Hello dudes and dudettes, it's your boy Prophet here, and I'm bringing you a WWE 2K18 video. This video isn't really about the game, it's actually a problem that I have, a deep problem that I have with people saying that wrestling, or professional wrestling, is fake. Now, the reason I have a problem with that is because you don't watch EastEnders and go, oh, that's real. You don't watch any program and say it's real. They're all actors, and that's never a debate. You can say if you don't like it or not, but it's never a debate whether it's real or not because everyone knows they're acting. But for some reason with WWE, everyone has to say it is fake. What they're doing is fake. Where I know how when they throw punches and stuff, they're not actually punching them in the head, technically, sometimes. But everything they do requires crazy amount of athleticism and crazy amount of strength, fitness, endurance, everything, agility, power, every single thing. It requires all of that. So when people say like, wrestling is fake, like these people are fake, most of them would happily fuck you up. They're huge people. Like the one I'm wrestling with right now, Braun Strowman, he's 6'8", he weighs like 385 pounds, which I don't even know, is like 30 stone or something stupid. Like, he would run you over, not in a car. Okay? So when people want to say it's fake, if you want to go up and tell him it's fake and see how he reacts, come. And I think the biggest problem I have with it is these wrestlers, they wrestle 300 days a year. So I know it's only on telly, Monday nights and Tuesday nights, and then they have a pay-per-view, it's on Sunday. So that's already 2 or 3 times. But that's the only on telly. They do I think they do something like 3 house shows, which is offline telly a week. So you're talking about wrestling 4 days, 5 days a week or more every week. They wrestled on Christmas Day this year. They wrestled on New Year's Day. They wrestle they don't get breaks. They wrestle 300 days a year. And if you think of any other job, there's barely any other jobs you do that much of a workload, and it's a physical workload as well. And that's another thing that I love about wrestling, because you get like these huge muscle men, but then you also get like, a bit podgier men, or not like slim men, but they're still like, say like Kevin Owens. He knows he's not like the slim guy about, but he's still one of like the best wrestlers about. So like, I like that about it as well. And I just think I don't see any negative with it, really. Like, for me, it's always motivated me to sort of go to the gym, because you see these like freaks. It's a platform for so many different things as well, because they do so much for charity, sort of a part of like 4 charities, WWE. And I can understand why people have the perception of it's fake, and that's due to a thing in wrestling called kayfabe. And for people who don't know what kayfabe is, it's pretty much you're living your character. So your character is whoever. So this guy's character is Braun Strowman, and he's the monster among men. So that's his character. When he goes home, he isn't Braun Strowman. I think his name's Adam. Now, back in the day with sort of Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior and all these guys they sort of stayed in character all the time. There weren't social media for them just to live their normal lives. There weren't just all these things that there is now. So kayfabe, which was it's basically pretending wrestling is real constantly, was a much bigger thing than it is now. But now with social media, they're posting pictures with their families, or posting pictures, the bad guys are posting pictures, with children hugging them and stuff. So you lose that, you lose that sort of realism about it. But I think that's because wrestling isn't trying to be real anymore, because it isn't a real fight. but it's a real show of athleticism, and it's a real show of everything. Like you teach every wrestling match is a story, and if you just sit there thinking, oh, these two men will punch each other, you're losing a part of wrestling which is amazing, which is the storytelling. You have some wrestling matches that, like, the first one comes to my head is Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker at WrestleMania, and it's just like the storytelling in that match is amazing. It makes you feel like there's just something magical about wrestling. I love it. I personally have always loved wrestling. I love it because I've always had sort of a fascination with like just size and like strength and fitness, and some of these people are just like, they're freaks, but in a good way. Like Big Show and stuff, he's almost 7 foot tall. Like you can't even imagine how tall that is. And for me, I've just always had that fascination, and when people sort of slate me for watching wrestling still, I don't care. I happily watch it. If you can see, I've got figures up there just there. But yeah, I just, for me, I'm never going to lose my love for wrestling, I don't think, and I'm looking forward to having kids, and hopefully they'll be into it. I just think people's perceptions need to change on wrestling. So yeah, I've been rambling on a lot. I know it's something I'm quite passionate about because of how many people say to me like, how can you still watch it and stuff. That's the reason why I get passionate about it. And yeah, but thank you if you watch this rant, really? Thank you if you watch this rant, and I hope I have changed your opinion on it. If I haven't, then everyone has their own opinion, that's fair enough. Just don't, when I mention wrestling, don't go it's fake, because it's just a stupid thing to say. I don't sit there watching EastEnders like, fuck me, Phil's around the corner, he's gonna fuck me up. Like, it's just, I don't know why people do that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. It means a lot to me. I'm posting videos weekly, so if you want to go and watch my last week's video, I'll appreciate that. And it's been Prophet, guys. Don't stop gaming.